exact same time, 7 p.m. Central. Be sure to get into it. Listen, if you're interested in making money in real estate, start 2025 off right. I'm telling you. You know, I was actually just watching a little bit of this video too of Ken McElroy. You know, Ken's about my age, been around, different approach. He's kind of a part of a bigger system. I've always been an independent, completely independent investor, just relying on myself, not nobody else really, and that's worked very, very well for me. Hey, if you just got here, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But most importantly, those of you that have been watching me for any amount of time, listen, if you haven't been into a webinar yet, certainly get into a webinar. I was just going to, talk about, just for a little bit here, what is real wealth, right? What is real wealth? I don't know what that means to you guys, but I can tell you for myself, this brought it home to me one time. I had some friends over having dinner. We're having I got an outdoor kitchen and stuff, and we're, had guests. And my neighbor had gotten a good used car, like a Honda Pilot or something like that. And I remember asking, I said, hey, what kind of gas mileage, just making conversation, what kind of gas mileage you get on that? And she goes, I wouldn't know. And I go, well, why not? She said, because I only get $20 a week is my allowance for gas in my car. In other words, she's never filled the car up with gas. She doesn't know what she gets on a tank. She just knows she's got $20 worth of gas. And it just kind of reminded me, when I was a kid, I came from really meager beginnings for sure. My folks, they separated. My dad was in aircraft and he'd get laid off, and then he went to another state to work to try to make money. And the bottom line is we were on welfare, free lunches at school, powdered milk, hand-me-down clothes. And that's not wealth, okay? Now, parents that love me, for sure. Wealthy in that regard, no doubt about it. But to talk about what real wealth is, what I just want to tell you is it's not having to worry about any of the small stuff. It's not having to worry about, I don't even know what the gas costs, to be honest. I really don't even know what gas costs right now, because I don't even think about it. I just fill up my tank and swipe the card and go. Don't even think about it twice. If I want something, I buy it. Actually, I got a new video coming out, by the way. You have to check it out. I just bought a new device for the food park, for parking trailers, right? For parking trailers. And, that's to me is real wealth, is just really having everything you need, and I'm talking about real financial wealth, having everything you need, and there's not even anything you want. If there's something you want, you just go buy it, right? I've got Porsche, I got a Mercedes, those are just fun little toys. And to be honest, cars don't even mean that much to me. They are fun, they're fast, they're entertaining to drive. I floor it, it makes my kids smile because, shoves them back in the seat, and it's fun. What real wealth is really not having to do the grind. And the other thing is, I'll tell you what real wealth is. This is probably the number one thing. This is my own self-observation is, listen, I've been making money in real estate since I was 19 as an investor. And that's when I started investing. By the time I was 27, I was a millionaire. That's back in the 1980s. Okay. Once I sold the company that I had created, and I bought a beach house down in California, I was there. I had income. There's anything I wanted, I could have it. And I couldn't buy a helicopter at the time. I could have a helicopter today if I wanted one. I don't even care about flying a helicopter. I'm a little bit afraid of them. Airplanes, I love to fly. I've flown a lot. I may go buy an airplane again. I don't know. I say again, I never owned an airplane, but I have flown a lot. I used to rent them out in Van Nuys, rent planes out of Bud Whalen's. My buddy was pilot, and I've flown like crazy. I know how to fly, but it's not officially. Oh, volume is low. Gosh, damn it. Not again. This is what we've been struggling with before I went live here. I'm hoping that you guys can pick this up. I'll talk a little bit louder, I guess. But how's that, Greg? Any better? I'm actually super loud in my own earphones at the time. But anyways, back to what I was saying about real wealth. Hey son, listen in on this. Suppose the audio's not too good. Yeah, okay, just listen from the station if you don't mind. Anyways, me and my son are going to go grab some dinner, but these are the things that what I want to tell you about is number one, look, if you enjoy what you do, okay, it's like you'd never worked. Okay, ideally you want to have something that pays well, because if you get paid well, you can, whatever. You don't think twice about filling up your gas tank. You go grocery shopping. You don't even care about what it costs. You don't even think about it. You're sensitive to it when you hear about your friends, like I described earlier. But okay, good. Glad to hear that. Thanks, Grant. I appreciate that. It's very frustrating to be here, and one person says audio's bad, and then 10 people say, hey, it's good. And you're going, jeez. Anyways, but what I want to tell you, I can't say it strongly enough. I was fortunate. I learned about real estate at 19. I started making money. I bought a property that I never thought I could qualify for because it was owner finance, right? Creative financing. And I learned that at 19. Because I learned that at 19, I was a millionaire in the 1980s, back in like 1987, 1988, 1989, something like that. And then my wealth just kept compounding. And I've just never I've never really worried about money ever since, I mean, there's a couple of times I maybe over leveraged a bit, bought more property than I probably should have at the time, but I've never been late on a payment. I've never damaged my credit. I just made myself a little thinner than I was comfortable with, and and that happens. But again, that's real wealth, is doing what is having a job or an occupation. For me, it's an investor, and not hurting for money, but enjoying what you do. And I really want that for you. So for God's sakes, get into my webinar tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Let me show you how I made my first million in my 20s and how I've gone on to make tens of millions of dollars. I have buildings all around me, right, that pay hundreds of thousands of dollars a year each, okay? So I have hundreds of thousands of dollars a month coming in now. And and this is my lifestyle, right? And I want it for you. And my students are, and believe me, this is all promo, right? I'm pushing everybody. I want you to get in the class. It's just so frustrating for me not to see people that can be in there, can be in the club. All these guys that are in my class now, many of them have become millionaires. And I think my average student is making $60,000, okay? $60,000, my average student, okay? Most of the people you see in this picture here, $500,000 plus, some multi-million, some million. It's real. And look at young to me is somebody 40, 45, somebody 50 is young to me now. Don't miss out, take this much time to learn about something. I realize there's frauds and fakes and bullshitters. There's guys that pretend to be mentors that don't know shit about real estate, talking about sub 2, talking about different things. This is real. Sub 2, subject to stuff is just a bunch of bullshit. It's not the way to get rich. That's why they never talk about the money that people make on it. They just say, oh, they made deals, 100 deals, 40 deals. I made 10 deals. How much money you make? Next person, please. They don't want to talk about it. So anyways, do yourself a favor. Get in the webinar tomorrow, because I'm probably not going to do this next Thursday, but this may be your last chance to really kind of get informed. You could be starting 2025 on just you can have you can just go, okay, I'm going to take the next 3 months or 6 months or whatever, however long you want to be. You can be my class forever, but initially to get in, there's an entry fee to get in there. And guess what? You're surrounded by smart. You're surrounded by wealthy. You're surrounded by just a healthy atmosphere of people that are like-minded like you, and you're going to watch them make money, and hopefully they're going to watch you make money too. So anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go have a nice dinner with my son, and I am really looking forward to seeing people in the class tomorrow that I haven't seen before, because it would be a shame if you miss out on that. So here comes, hit that subscribe button. Here comes the webinar promo, and then I'm gonna do the fake guru rap. So stick around to the end. If you just haven't seen the fake guru rap, I want you to watch that too. So we'll see you soon. You want to learn how to make millions of dollars in real estate? I've made tens of millions over my lifetime, and I'm showing people how to do it. Get in my free webinar. I have it every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. go to the link below, FlipAnythingUSA.com/webinar. Sign up for it. You can talk to me face to face if you want. Don't waste any time. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You don't want to miss my channel. I've been doing it for years.
And listen, time is on a mission to eliminate all the snake oil and the fake gurus that fake y'all. He'll show you how to build an empire, starting with nothing but a desire. All you really need is a good mentor, not a used car bullshit. With time, you'll learn to crush it. Investing like Warren Buffett. With real estate, you cannot procrastinate. Everyone who hesitates is left at the starting gate. Hey, yo, so don't delay and join today. The mentorship and flip anything USA. Go.